What happens when a girl who grew up amidst opera houses and international tours transforms into one of Hollywood's most versatile and beloved stars? From her humble beginnings in Arlington, Virginia, to her rise as a global icon, discover the trials, triumphs, and timeless legacy of an actress who has continually redefined what it means to be a leading lady in Hollywood. Celebrated for her down-to-earth charm and impressive acting chops, Sandra has won accolades ranging from an Oscar to multiple Most Beautiful titles. While still in her early 20s, Sandra Bullock was an aspiring actress with an affinity for traveling. She was born on July 26, 1964 in Arlington, Virginia, and overall, she had a pretty cool childhood. Her father was a voice coach and employee at the Army, whereas her mother was a German opera singer and voice teacher. Sandra also had relatives on her mother's side, a German rocket scientist, which indicates a hint of scholarship within the family's bohemian background. Surrounded by music and drama, she was singing in the Opera House Children's Choir since an early age. Having a younger sister and a family that often had to relocate, Sandra was growing up in Nuremberg, Germany for 12 years and was attending Waldorf school. However, Sandra needed more than singing. She craved the stage, although as an actress and not as a singer. The Bullock family returned to the United States when Sandra was around 12 years old. She studied at Washington Lee High School, and it is well known that her European fashion choice had been a reason to become an aim to the local bullies. However, Sandra bounced back interestingly by applying her creativity. Taking her father's film camera home, she made an amateur film regarding famous Hollywood actors, which impressed her classmates, and she was elected a cheerleader as well as a theater lover. Following this, Sandra continued with her education and graduated in 1982, thereafter joining East Carolina University, where she enrolled for a Bachelor of Arts in Drama. This was especially seen during her performances during such shows as Peter Pan and Three Sisters. After getting her degree in 1987, she left her home and headed out to New York in a bid to find fame in acting. However, it was New York City that turned out to be challenging. Sandra managed to work as a waitress to support herself and at the same time attend acting school at the neighborhood playhouse under Sanford Meisner. Sandra finally got a job as a waitress but faced several challenges such as low pay, dismissal from the shop, and a near-rape incident that failed to deter her. After that, she moved to California in 1991 and got a chance to act in romantic comedy Love Potion No. 9. The producers of which included admired her and cast her in The Demolition Man in 1993 opposite Sylvester Stallone. Though the movie received a moderately good response, it made Sandra more public. The major leap to stardom occurred in 1994 when she made Speed, an action movie that came with Keanu Reeves. The film turned out to be a blockbuster, and it made Bullock a sought-after heroine in Hollywood. Following this, she starred in the romantic comedy genre in the film While You Were Sleeping, released in 1995, and proved her versatility as an actress. Next, in 2000, was Miss Congeniality, in which she posed as an FBI agent trans-like in a beauty pageant. It indeed has a sequel in the year 2005 that established Bullock's comedy niche and pushed her as truly a Hollywood giant. In Crash, 2004, Sandra Bullock did great sensual acting as a wife who has strong, complicated feelings based on racial prejudices and her own internal fighting. The film went home with the Best Picture award, and Bullock was celebrating her performance, which was said to have depth and feeling to it. She then captivated movie viewers in The Blind Side, 2009, for which she received the Best Actress Oscar. Another unforgettable acting role was in Gravity, 2013. The film became popular and got many awards and nominations. Bullock was nominated for an Oscar for her role in the movie. Thus, she was able to show that she plays more than just the funny woman. By all standards, Sandra Bullock is a gifted actress who has been rewarded with numerous accolades and awards. She bagged the Oscar for Best Actress for her acting skills in The Blind Side, 2009. The same year, she got nominated for Gravity, 2013. Bullock is a Golden Globe winner for Best Actresses for The Blind Side, and has also got a nomination for Gravity. The SAG Awards, Critics' Choice Movie Awards, and People's Choice Awards have also had a share of her wins. After that insistence flow of hardware, Bullock cemented her status as one of the most respected and loved actresses in Hollywood. She's a true star. Sandra's personal life was far from what was portrayed in media and social circles. Although her 5 years marriage to Jesse James was dissolved through infidelity, the news hit the tabloids. However, based on what happened, and the ugly breakup frustration can best be seen in how Sandra freely endured the complicated adoption of her children, Louis and Layla. She is currently in a relationship with Brian Randall, a photographer, although their relationship is not so public. The career graph of Sandra went on the rise as ever. She founded her own production company, Fortis Films, that gave the world such movies as While You Were Sleeping and The Net. Although Speed 2, Cruise Control, which followed, was not as successful, Sandra quickly returned to form with Hope Floats, Riding in Cars with Boys, and the phenomenally popular Miss Congeniality. Sandra Bullock's not only a gifted actress, but a brilliant producer as well. She established Fortis Films in the late 1990s, which made her to be in charge of her projects. She has been the producer of other successful movies including Miss Congeniality, 2 Weeks' Notice, and The Proposal, among others. Under the production company, Bullock has had the opportunity to develop her movies and diversify her portfolio. She has demonstrated that she is a great businesswoman, especially since she is able to act and produce simultaneously. Working with Fortis Films, Bullock has reached a new level and became one of the most popular actresses in Hollywood. This is a huge statement to make for Sandra Bullock, as she has really created a huge difference in Hollywood. Chameleon of the screen, she does both comedy and drama to a T, making her one of the finest actresses in her generation. Her movies have grossed many billions at the worldwide box office, and she has won the hearts of millions of people with her acting. However, it is critical to note that Bullock extends her impact beyond the screen. She is a fighter for women, empowering them with her character's determination and independence. She has also empowered women behind the scenes to prove a point that women can also be producers and directors. Most understandable, given the fact that she's an intelligent businesswoman and a trailblazing talent on the Hollywood scene. However, Sandra Bullock's life has not been without its share of tough times. Sandra had other challenging moments in her private life. In early 2000, had an airplane crash which almost claimed her life, and she also lost her mum. But Bullock's a trooper. She has also experienced all the typical Hollywood vicissitudes that imply that one can be created today and forgotten the next day. However, she has had the talent, quality, and strength to work hard and persevere through it. After putting up with all those difficulties, she has come out a stronger woman. Indeed, she is a role model for all those going through a difficult period in their lives. Sandra Bullock has a long path starting from a young girl in Arlington, Virginia, and becoming one of the most sought-after actresses in Hollywood. Through her comedy and drama performances, she has acquired a special place in the viewers' hearts, as well as the great esteem of her colleagues. Thus, it could be concluded that Bullock's contribution to cinematography, her work for the cinema behind the scenes, and her charity activities have left no doubts that she is a modern muse and a trailblazer for future actresses and directors. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from Hollywood's brightest stars. See you next time.